Happy Easter, guys. So for Easter today we had some guests, so I made a little bit of a spread for Easter. I'm going to take you guys through everything that I made and how my table was looking. I was not able to set my table, but this was everything I made. Okay, it was a full day, so I'll just walk you guys through it. So for my Easter preparation, I had to marinate my protein overnight, and my marinade mix was just pepper, carrot. It's a special marinade mix: pepper, carrots, onion, spring onion, just different kinds of pepper and different kind of spices. I let it sit overnight. I soaked my beans overnight. I'm going to be making fried rice and moi moi and the rest as the video will go, you will see. So it was time for me to make my protein for my soup. I'm making a egusi soup, so I used chicken, I used turkey, I used beef, snail, fish, and I used okporoko. For my moi moi, I started my moi moi because I bought my egg. It was already cooked, so it was time for me to boil my fish. I'll boil my fish and then I'll fry it. This was just how I preferred it. I wanted to use this because I thought it was corned beef, but it turned out to be something else. So I'll just be using egg and fish for my moi moi. So it was time for me to blend and wash my beans for me to start my moi moi. I'm going to cook my okporoko and my dry fish in a separate pot for me to use them for my soup. So when I was done putting all my proteins on fire, my moi moi blend was ready. I just added my fish, greased my plate, and I allowed that to cook until it was done. This is the chicken I'm going to be using for my fried rice. So for my fried rice, I cooked my rice in my meat stock, and that is why it's looking like that. And when it's done, this is everything for the rice. It was just time to mix and fry, and this was what the result was looking like. Yummy goodness. So my egusi soup was ready. This was what my pot was looking like. Everything was just looking scrumptious, yum. So when I was done, it was time for me to make my spread. I made a little more other things that I could not film. So start by the little things. I had some nuts, I had kilishi, I had chin chin on my table. This chin chin was super amazing. I had my carrot cake was still left, so I decided to bring that out for dessert. I had some chocolate, and then I made some meat pie for snack. This meat pie was very soft. In case you want to know any full recipe, you can definitely tell me in the comment section and I'll just make a full video for you. I had meat that I already sauteed. That's what we are going to use for our rice, and then my rice was ready. This was what my rice was looking like. Yummy goodness. Every recipe in this video was so easy, and if you want to know about any recipe, just let me know. There is no rice without dodo, so definitely dodo was on the table. Oh my god, don't forget that Jesus is the reason for the season, okay? And then we made our moi moi. Our moi moi was soft and sumptuous. Our egusi soup was ready. I know that this day the guests I had, they were super excited that they are my friends. They were super excited that they know me. You get? So this was everything that I served on my table, from dessert to appetizers to nuts to snacks to main dishes, and this was everything that we had. Tell me what you had for Easter. Tell me if you had an Easter spread. Tell me if you had guests. And okay guys, I'll see you guys in my next video. Happy Easter. Bye bye.